Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading for all Aquarians for September 2022. I hope you'll enjoy this coffee cup reading. Welcome my dear viewers. Now for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, and I'd like you to know that to be mindful that prior to creating the coffee cup, I actually meditate and do get a lot of information given to me, and I write it down on a piece of paper and give it to you right at the end of this reading. So stay tuned for that, and let me begin by showing you what your coffee cup looks like, which is really amazing today. Really beautiful. There's so much going on here. Wow, absolutely magnificent. I've hardly ever seen anything this beautiful. I mean, they're always beautiful, but this one's really, really pretty. Very pretty. Okay, so glasses on, and let me get my wand, and let me see what's the first thing that I'm seeing. And the first thing seems to be, it's like as though you are in between places. There's a passage. There are a few options. I feel like you're standing in the midst of deciding what the best course of action is or what to do. I feel like it shows to me that it looks magnificent where you're heading, and there is a lot of success coming your way from all angles without a doubt. But at the same time, for some peculiar reason, it shows that there is a little bit of caution needed. This crow sitting here makes me wonder. Cautiousness in the way perhaps whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever your goal is, whatever you're trying to create or to accomplish, I feel like it's as though I'm shown that cautiousness is needed. Tact is needed, careful planning, analyzing everything, and looking at it from all angles. But the most important factor here, which is really beautiful, is that the universe is saying that we are going to give you a sign. A sign is going to be given to you. So look for a sign. That's a beautiful clue. Look for a sign. Wow. It's going to come at a time where you are sort of quite emotionally unhappy, emotionally feeling not quite complete, dissatisfied with everything. Sometimes, you know, it looks to me like some of you might be looking at life through just possessions or material possession. You need to really look in the deeper picture. I feel like you need something more in your life. Like you've got money. I can see there's money, and money is flowing in and it's coming. For those of you who need more, that goes without saying, but you need something more in your life. I see emotional exhaustion. I see loss of interest in the things that made you happy before. Perhaps you're not happy anymore. I see depression. I feel like it's time for you to take action. It needs for you to take action. You must take action in order to find answers to happiness. I feel like you've lost your happiness. It's perhaps the surroundings of where you are, what you're doing. That could be the cause of it. Feeling sort of as though you're trapped and you don't know what to do, where to go. Feeling restricted perhaps by your circumstances and your surroundings. Forced to live perhaps with people that you're not happy around or you're not happy with, perhaps. It does look to me like there is a feeling of entrapment, as though you can't be yourself, as though there is fear. You don't know what to decide. You don't know what to prioritize. But there are solutions and there are bridges. I see 2 bridges. That means 2 passages are going to transcend you from this stage to a better stage. As you can see here, this beautiful bridge that you're walking across, you're leaving this behind you with the transformations and the changes, this beautiful butterfly. It's transforming your life and opening a passage that is leading to a beautiful bridge. A beautiful bridge. You're taking a refuge. You're taking I see like you know now what you're doing. I see like there's a beacon showing you the way. I feel like the answers that are within are going to be coming out slowly and presenting themselves. You're leading. You're becoming the leader. You are the wise leader that's going with wisdom. You have a beacon that's showing you the way. There's a lantern. There's a light. And you are becoming the light for others, for those who are around you. You are going to be helping others to move forward. It's happening, but now it's not the right time. For some reason, it just shows not now. Just wait a little bit, and the signs are going to be shown when this is taking place. But now it's not the right time. How you'll know when is the right time is when you're empowered by this incredible, powerful energy that's coming at you from two different angles, from this guardian angel here all the way, and then from this sector here, which shows the light is cutting through and moving you forward. You will be sliding. You will be sliding, meaning you will be gliding through life with a lot of happiness and a lot of certainty and a lot of power, tremendous power. You will achieve, you will have, it'll be given to you. This tremendous power is going to help your concentration and your organization. You'll know exactly what you want. You are flexible, and that is wonderful that you are flexible. You are determined, and your personality can overcome all problems. That's how strong you are, so you don't have to worry. I can see not only you are strength, but you are also given strength from the universe, and they're guiding you through. There's personal power that's skyrocketing. You're taking charge and moving forward. I see a beautiful carriage. I see that you want to gain better understanding of something, of a situation. Maybe you need to meditate a little bit, but look for the signs. The signs are going to help you. Maybe you need to open your mind, your consciousness to the rest of the matter that you want to solve. But your soul's got the truth within it. Embrace it, and you'll see that it will enhance your understanding even better, even more. A lot of clarity and a lot of self-acceptance. You're going through that, and you're going to go more through that. Self-acceptance and truth, your soul's truth, is going to come through. You will know. The gifts of meditation are self-acceptance and mental clarity. So you will have that. I feel like you might have time to meditate. Although in regard to a chapter here, it looks like there is a situation or relationship that has sort of been hanging there, just not going anywhere, closed off. I guess your heart is closed off. I guess emotionally you're sort of closed off. You're afraid, or you're not. You've got these emotional barriers to protect you from love. You don't want to love again. Maybe you've loved before and you've been hurt, or you're basically in denial about love, maybe, or how to love, or whether you should love or not. But you don't have to worry. Sometimes the inability to accept the reality of your problems may keep the situation from changing, but that's okay. There is an incredible destiny destined for you. So despite of where you were, it's where you're heading, and that's important. Something is coming to an end, something that's no longer working, or might have ended perhaps a few recent 2 through 3 months. Believe me when I say this, so many dramatic changes are given to you, amazing changes. Some of them might be challenging your emotional state. They might, some of them. But I feel the process of change is going to be a situation where you will honor who you are. You will honor your feelings. You will take time and balance yourself. I feel like attention to health now is important. Attention to health, and perhaps to your muscular, to your bones, your skeletal, your nerves even. They need your attention. Paying attention to this area of your life is going to improve it, for sure, without a doubt. I feel like you're clearing one major matter that was there. It needed clearing, or it needed support, or it needed mending or repair. I think that you are decluttering to some degree, but I also feel like you transcended one major problem that you were facing. I see you moving forward to the light, without a doubt. You're going to the light, heading towards the light, and the light is taking you to a beautiful place. A place that is so beautiful that Problems are going to be over. I feel like, you know, unwanted situations, relationships are all going to be over. The overwhelmment of emotional crisis or problems all ending. Now you are at a place, you'll be going to a place, you might have not been there yet. You are going towards the light. I feel like the light is going to be in your path. There's so much happiness coming. There's so much tremendous happiness coming. I see perhaps a new love. There's two people embracing here. A beautiful love life begins. A new love romance. A new life. Have faith in your spirit guides. Have faith in your guardian angels. They are going to uplift you. They're going to transcend you. You're going to feel a sense of freedom. A new beginning that's going to give you a sense of freedom. A sense of accepting challenges, but also trusting your inner resources, having the strength to do so, having the strength to move forward. You're able to do so much more than you were before. You are going beyond the ego. Wow, this meditation or time out is helping you go beyond the ego. You're getting to a section where you're surrendering to the flow of your soul or of life or of the passage, that your journey. I feel like your personal magnetism is going to skyrocket, especially with this love relationship. Success, good health comes at a time when you are falling in love. Self-esteem, confidence, all together coming. Your energy levels will be booming. There's so much optimism and happiness around you with this person. It's as though you're with your soulmate. Incredible. It's a perfect time for contentment and happiness, joy and delightfulness. All your doubts are disappearing. You're in the light in this relationship. It's amazing. There's a great future. There's a very successful and great future with this person. This person is enough. Wow, look what I'm shown. This person is just right. This person is brought to you by these guardian angels. I see their wings guarding over you, watching over you. It's as though, you know, you've been through so much and it's like time is out, enough is enough. And this person will have just enough to give you what you want. They'll be just right for you and you won't need any more. This person is practical, but they're romantic. That's amazing about them. This person is emotional, yet devoted. They're very careful with money at the same time. You'll enjoy that about them. You'll like that about them, I guess. They can make a perfect lover, partner. You will have a lot in depth with this person. This person is analytical also, so they'll get into you and they'll give you that attention that you really love and need. I do feel a strong water energy and earth here, very much. Earth, water being Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and earth being Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, either one. But moving on, what I'm seeing is that what is that? The third eye? My goodness, that's the third eye, yes. The third eye chakra, the one that's right between the eyebrows. This is enhancing. It's getting wide open. I guess you will be. This might be when those of you who are going into silence a lot and meditation. This is the eye chakra is about wisdom. It's also about detachment from resentfulness, questions, stress from the past, why this and why that. All that comes to an end. The third eye chakra is about discernment. It's about intuition, being in touch with your higher self. It's about knowledge. And it's trusting in the higher source and knowing that you are guided, you are nurtured, you are loved. So that's what's opening up. This is what's becoming active now. That's what the universe, your guardian angels are activating. These wings, they're activating this part of your life. This will help you regulate a lot of things in your life. I'm just thinking, this could be improving your sinus. Those of you who have sinus or hay fever, this improves your eye, your nose, your face, your head. This is the, what is it called? The pituitary gland. That's it. I can barely pronounce that. Pituitary gland. The pituitary. Pituitary. It's very hard for me. I do have some issues sometimes with some words. Pituitary gland. So I do feel like, yes, your wisdom and your detachment from problems and heartache, you're releasing. At the same time, I feel like your imagination is expanding. You might be able to continue writing those things that you wanted to write. If there's a biography that you're writing, or if there is a book, or if there's a drama, or if there is something that you've been wanting to create, something creative gets to be activated again. You get to ask yourself all the questions. What are my dreams? What are my wishes? What do I want? You're going through that. And believe it or not, when you are falling in love with this new relationship, this incredible soul, this extraordinary person that's coming in your life, there is so much attraction. There is so much romance between you and this person. It's like, not to mention a lot of love and lust both together. This relationship is going to work so much because of love and lust both together. When there's both together and attraction, then relationships do become very, very strong. Many of you are in the process of thinking what to do. I want my freedom. You're making decisions based on what must be, what I've got to do, That's and decisions that are very important. But there is a cycle of your life that is coming to an end. There's completion. There's end of one chapter that was overwhelming you. Something that was lingering. It's all getting deleted. Wow, this is amazing. There's a great victory here for you, an amazing victory, an amazing journey. Your focus is becoming spectacular. Your success, your confidence, your determination. This victory is over everything, even over the illness that I was talking about, your musculoskeletal. I feel like your financial problems are coming to an end also, because I see money pouring in, this beautiful stream that has money all over it. There's a beautiful G with all around it gold. It could be gold ring, gold G. It could be a person's name, but there's all this like shininess all around it. It could be a gold ring. Goals are being achieved. Happiness is being given to you. Abundance is coming. There's a beautiful fish here. With a fox, you are going to be doing things very quickly. Very quickly you're attending to things. Focus is needed, and you've got it. You've got the glasses here with the light, so focus is there. You are going to take so much satisfaction in all that you're accomplishing. You are going to be establishing so much that you need to really be careful of ego so it doesn't skyrocket. You will earn respect. You will feel a sense of pride and joy in everything you have been doing and accomplishing. Success is going to give you this great big boom of energy that will be surrounding you, and you are going to make the most of it. I can see that. Some of you are preparing. The universe is going to prepare you for a new beginning, a new lease on life. Perhaps you're moving to a better place or to a better situation. Not perhaps you are moving to somewhere wonderful. A relationship is taking you to the next level. Someone incredible. Someone that's going to give you a new boost, a new life, a new lease, a new beginning that is going to make you feel spectacular. So much justice is coming for you. So much wisdom. You are growing and you're becoming wiser and more happier. Much, much more happier than you have ever been. You're really sitting, and I'm seeing you looking and pondering at what next. It's like you are going to be in a very comfortable place. I do feel like somebody could be ill. You might be hearing of somebody passing. That could be a possibility. There is someone that is suffering in silence around you. I don't know whether you're aware of it or not. Someone is suffering. I do see that you're entering a period of great happiness. Happiness beyond your imagination. There's a lot of positiveness. But of course you will feel the agony of someone, the anguish of somebody. All the pieces are falling together for you, in your lap, the way you wanted, the things you wanted. And there is that unexpected sum of money coming. This money that's coming, it's incredible. It's going to bring something from the past into your lap now, something you weren't able to have in the past. It's going to make things possible. It's going to be able to give you that house you've always wanted, or the dream home, or the dream building, for those of you who wanted to build a house. Wow, that's very strange. A very strange wind just came by. It's flashing everything. What did I say about the past? Wow, someone from the past. Someone from your past that's passed on is here. I'm feeling a very cold wind. And there's no cold wind. There's no windows opened. Wow. That is shocking. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, something from the past that stayed in your heart. Something that's remained there, that you've been thinking about, and it's amazing how this book is fluctuating. I wish I could show you how it's moving. This book, as I'm talking about the past, very strange. I'll just lay it down properly. Okay, let's see. Wow, that was a very interesting experience. I felt this wind just come out of nowhere. Someone from the past, or something that's been lingering, that's been someone from your childhood, perhaps, something that you didn't accomplish, something to do with the biography, something to do with something that's happened to you in the past. Some misjustice is going to be justified. But I also feel that the universe is going to give you a fortune to help you establish what you need. You need to establish something that's been lingering for such a long time. Excuse me. I feel like you are going to be supporting others. I feel like you are going to be very fortunate and lucky. And I feel there is a lot of fulfillment and establishing what's left behind. But you're escalating. The universe is escalating. It's transcending you to levels beyond your imagination. You're getting everything you've always wanted. But most important, I'm seeing a very wonderful, beautiful, spiritual union. Someone from your past is coming, and you're uniting in this lifetime together. You're growing together. You're building together. There's a beautiful fish here. There's a lot of luck coming. A white fish. That shows abundance is coming. It's not two, so I can say it's a Pisces. There's a beautiful fish that shows great abundance is being given to you. And a beautiful unicorn. An incredible possession. Something that you are going to possess that's going to be quite valuable. Your finances are booming. You've got to be careful not to trust just any financial advisor. I know it doesn't sound good to say that, but especially when you come into a large sum of money, be careful of financial advisor, lawyer. Just be very careful when there's big sum of money. Be careful. I feel like you've got to take care of it. Maybe something might have happened from the past that you need to learn from or need to be cautious. But there is a big money coming. Possibility of inheritance or lottery win or investment paying off big time to change your life. But play the lotto, play the lottery. Whenever I see this, I've got to say it. Play the lotto, play the lottery. See your money reading for Aquarius, for in the playlist. Go through, have a look at the guidance, how to play, where your lucky lotto numbers are. Take the lucky lotto numbers from December 2021 and January 2022. Play them. Play small amounts, $5, $10, but don't stop. Play every month, every 2 weeks, whatever you can afford, but don't stop until this life change takes place and this abundance comes to you. Because there's abundance that's going to transform your life. Your life is changing completely. Your life is transforming to a life of happiness, leisure, extreme height, abundance, luck, incredible change. Luck is turning everything around for you. It's changing completely who you are, what you stand for. Extreme, extreme change. I'm just overwhelmed. Destiny is going to give you a grand win of some sort, a wonderful win, an amazing win. But you know what? It says that you got to release something that you're holding in your heart, a relationship that hasn't worked, something, or someone that you might have loved and maybe they didn't reciprocate that, or someone that you might have just left. You need to free yourself from anything that is to do with relationships from the past. This is what's going to make your attraction or your bond very strong with this person that's destined for you, this new love, this person that is imminent and destined for you to have a great life with. Until you get there, release yourself. And what's amazing, there's a lot of fire energy in this person. Fire energy, Aries, Leo. I see a ram and I see a lion sitting next to each other. So that shows that they have fire energy very strong, but it shows, of course, the Leo and the Aries, the ram. Both of these are fire. So there's fire. Fire goes well with air, especially when it comes to love making. That becomes spectacular. The loving, the romance, the intimacy. There's earth in them too. They could be Virgo, because I'm seeing the symbol of the Virgo, the M and the actual symbol. And there is a crab there, so they might have Cancer within them too. So now you know the combination. We've got the ram, Aries, Leo, Virgo, Cancer. Don't forget that. This is the combination of this person that you are destined to have the happy ever after with and grow together. Even financially, you will do well together. This person's quite well, quite established. You know, they've got exactly, very comfortable, very comfortable. Chinese year of the tiger, whether it's yourself or them. Chinese year of the tiger is there, very strong. And then, more stronger than the tiger, I see two buffaloes next to each other. Chinese year of the buffalo. This could be nominating either you or them, someone incredible in your life. That is double Chinese year of the ox or buffalo. They call it ox or buffalo. Chinese year of ox or buffalo also is about bringing you abundance coming in your life, and incredible relationship. Chinese year of the goat is here. For those of you who are born in the Chinese year of the goat, or might be dealing with someone or meeting your soulmate that might be born in the Chinese year of the goat, there's also a snake. Chinese year of the snake. But what's amazing about the snake, I've got to say this, it's a white snake. Now the white snake represents a lottery win, a lotto. So play the lotto, play the lottery. If you don't want to play both, just play one. If you want to get your lucky lotto numbers, you're welcome to go and have a look at the playlist. You'll see the money reading, financial reading, and you can grab those numbers that have been chosen for you, or you can play the lottery. But certainly the white snake here represents a lotto win. There is a jackpot for you, or a windfall. Now, those of you born in the Chinese year of the snake, or those of you that are dealing with a lover or someone that's born in the Chinese year of the snake. And then finally, there's also a small rabbit. So I've got to talk about the cat and the rabbit, which is all about success, big money that might be coming to you very quickly. And it's also to do with people that are born in the Chinese year of the cat, rabbit, or it's either yourself or your soulmate. Now, let's have a look. That was incredible. This part here was just shocking. I got to remember that. Now, I got to remember it so that when I do the heading, this is so incredible. Now, it says here, adjustments are needed. Okay, these are the messages from the divine for you, from your guiding angels. It says adjustments are needed. What's destined will be yours. So that's probably that magnificent, either win or the person, both. But caution is needed. Remember at the beginning I said caution is needed. Caution. Someone passes. Perhaps somebody passes away. I did see that here. Somebody's passing. Maybe there'll be an inheritance. That money could be a big giant inheritance. Wisdom is needed. So deciding on things or making decisions, you've got to use your mind and your heart both. So if your mind sees something so beautiful and lucrative and you'll say, oh wow, I'm going to go for this, and your heart is saying, no, be careful, I have a bad feeling, listen to it. They both have to align in order for you to succeed. That's where caution comes along, and that's where wisdom comes along, when you both use both. You are quite psychic, my dear Aquarius. Everybody that has Aquarius, they are quite psychic and they feel everything. Your gut feeling is always there. There is a matter to do with family, something about family. Powerful entity with you. Wow, maybe that was the entity that was moving this when I was talking about this. Could that be? That's amazing. Wow. Yes, I'm sorry, I just had to stop there for a moment. Okay. Chinese year of the pig here, very strong. Chinese year of the pig. Something about Libra and the future. Something you're not able to do now. There's a clue. And there's Taurus, double Taurus here. Taurus is going to impact your life in a big way. Somebody born or might have a lot of Taurus in them. Taurus was given to me twice. Freedom. You want your freedom, and you are going to get it. Justice will be yours, but there is that caution again. It's part of your journey, but you need to be careful. Greed, don't let greed, be careful of someone greedy, and just watch out for greed. It says in 3, you will know something. You will know in 3, could be 3 weeks or 3 months. Going for what you want, now's the time. Now's the time for you to go for what you want. There is someone on the edge. Someone on the edge, that means someone needs your help. There is someone funny that's coming in your life, or someone around you, someone funny. There's long-term success. Chinese Year of the Rat. Chinese Year of the Rat, that could be also a sign about you or your soulmate, the rat, or someone that might need your support. Chinese Year of the Rat. There's a matter about a house, but you've got to be careful because there could be loss of money. Be very careful. That's probably the caution they keep talking about. You might be tempted to do something, but I was shown that you are going to be celebrating. Something wonderful is going to be celebrated. The contract, it could be to do with a contract, could be an agreement. There is something of celebration. I see Chinese Year of the Goat was given to me. Goat, something about a goat. Some of you could be actually buying goat and growing goat, breeding goats. That's a possibility, or breeding pigs. But the pig and the goat were given to me for you. The Chinese Year of the Goat or the pig. There is a secret that's going to be released or known, revealed to you, and there is. I was given the name Rose, as in the rose, like the flower. Whether it's a name, whether it's literally you might be given a rose, it's to do with a beautiful rose. Okay, not roses, but rose. So now there is a clue that I didn't say this clue. Changing, something is changing, and you'll be connected to something. Connection to number 3 and clue. So there will be a clue coming your way. Now, those of you with these names that begin with these letters or initials, pay attention big time. Especially those of you with A for Alaska or Amazon. A was given to me twice. Those of you who are with the letter A, pay big attention to this reading. Pay attention to everything. And a shout out to you, or could be your soulmate's name, or something that you are involved in a business that might be connected to A. Then there is T. T for tiger. T for Thailand. Then there is E. E for egg. E for ever. R for Rome. R for rooster. N for never. No. And I for India, or I for indigo. So you've got these letters now. It could be your name, it could be the person that you're dealing with, your lover, the caution they're talking about, the person that's passing. It could be anything that's very important to you. 3 numbers I was given. Number 1, a new beginning that's going to bring you plenty. For those of you who are also born in the Chinese Year of the Rat repeats here. Chinese Year of the Rat, or dealing with someone born in the Chinese Year of the Rat. Then there is, of course, the buffalo doubled up here. So anyway, the rat now is doubling up. There's those of you born in January, those of you who are cuspies maybe, those of you dealing with someone born in January, the one is about a new beginning that brings you abundance within a week up to 1 month from now, or those of you born on the 1st of the month. Then we have number 3. 3 is about union, working together, teamwork. It's about family. It's about working in team and creating something glorious and collaborating. 3 is also about family. 3 is about Chinese Year of the Tiger, whether it's yourself or somebody that might be part of your destiny. Also, the 3 is to do with somebody born in March, or somebody born on the 3rd of the month. 3 weeks, 3 days or 3 weeks up to 3 months. A lot of transformations, a lot of changes, a lot of things might be happening in regard to teamwork, family. It's also about extending your skills and study and wisdom and collaboration. Then we have number 8, transcending where you are. Transcending. Those of you born on the 8th of the month, those of you dealing with number 8 in any way, those of you dealing with someone born in August, those of you dealing with somebody born in the Chinese Year of the Goat. Again, the goat repeats like the rat, so it's very important. It might be a soulmate. Those of you dealing with somebody born on the 8th of the month or in August, 8 is about 8 days to 8 weeks, transcending where you are now and moving to heights beyond your expectations. And that, my dear viewers, thank you for being here. This is the end of your reading. I wish you abundance of happiness and blessings. Namaste.